I'm Dylan Zeman. I'm number 85. I play cornerback and safety, 50% corner, 50% safety, all hippie, as Coach Kiesel says. And my fun fact is that I can mediocrely play the guitar.
What does it mean to you to be an Avon Eagle?
A lot. It's definitely a higher standard than a lot of other schools around this area. It's also really just the heart of the whole city, and everyone loves the team and football, and it's a brotherhood here, and everyone cares for each other. And when you look around, you would believe that that person would trust you with their life, and it's really special. And we're not like other teams where they recruit. Everyone's from here, and they bond together through all of school, from first, second, third, all the way up to high school. And it's really special to have that kind of bond and to know each other for that long.
How about some of the crazy things you do, getting up at 5 a.m. to lift, and two-a-days, and dirty dozens? How much does that prepare you to be a better person?
Definitely a lot. Definitely for future life, because a lot of the jobs you have to wake up at 5 or 6, so it prepares you for the future, and it sets a standard for yourself getting up that early. And it also separates people who want to play and just sign up just to say they play football, because if you wake up and put in the grind, it shows off. But people who maybe don't go to that stuff and only go to the mandatory stuff, that really separates themselves from who wants to play and who's just riding the wave.
Here it's your senior year. How excited are you for it?
Extremely. It's been a long time waiting, even though it seems like it's gone by so fast. Last year was a big bummer, only playing 6 games and not having to be there with a lot of the guys, being separated, but it's about time that it finally come, and I'm really excited for it.
Senior season ends. What would be an ideal way to say that's what we want?
Hopefully just going to states, showing all the hard work that you put in the off season and all the years before, showing off and doing what I do best, and leave my mark in the Avon football.
Who's your favorite coach?
Kiesel, for sure. He just has that kind of like, he just knows what he wants to do, and he does it, and he has fun doing it. And he's one of the best coaches we have. He knows what he's talking about, and he gets us ready through the whole season and off season. He's a great guy.
If you were a superhero, who would you be and why?
I feel like Batman would be cool, because he doesn't have any superpowers, but he has all the gadgets and all the cool stuff to help him, even though he doesn't have anything like different about him than like a normal guy, besides just being super strong.
That's a good one. If you were a flavor of ice cream, what would you be and why?
Superman, just because how different it is. People say it's vanilla, and I don't believe that. It does not taste like vanilla, but I just love how different it is from like chocolate. It's all these different crazy colors, but it has its own unique flavor.
Okay. If you were a pizza, what toppings would be on you?
Probably buffalo sauce, banana peppers, and chicken. I really like that combo. It tastes really good. It's like a chicken sandwich, but on a pizza, so you can't really go wrong.
Met Dylan as a hard worker. That was a kid that I thought, I don't know if he was going to come back out, because he did not have like the most successful junior season JV, but he's on the track team. He's working on his speed, working on his ball skills, all the things that I told him last year to improve on. Like, he improved on all of them. I mean, you rarely see kids that want to work on all their negatives. If they're good at bench, they're going to bench hard. If they're good at if they're a good receiver, they're going to catch a ton of balls. I mean, he worked on everything that he was asked to work on. Dylan fills in wherever he's needed. I mean, he splits time at safety. We were down at safety. He split time there, corner, Friday nights, Saturday mornings. I mean, you want to talk about, probably I can think of, maybe 3 kids that I've had that care more about their team than anything else. And I mean, he's one of those top 3 of all time. Yeah, he's out there. He gets, wherever you need him, he would show up. And I think if I asked him to help me move tomorrow, he'd be like, yeah, okay, what time? Like, he just does whatever we've asked him to do, whether it's Oaks or Hokovar or Cicchetti, like he'll do it.
You touched on like his effort and how much he put in the offseason. How does that make you feel as a coach when you see a player do that and then start to reap the benefits?
Hopefully the culture that Mike's created, like when kids buy in and they are willing to sacrifice the time to get better for not just themselves but to make the team better. I mean, that's an awesome feeling. It's not about necessarily their own personal glory. I don't think in a year you look at our kids that go to college, it's not like we've got Division I guys sliding off the board. I mean, we got Division III kids, Division II kids, and we got kids that just love to play football for the community. So that's a great feeling that they're willing to work at it.
Is that what encompasses Dylan, would you say?
I think so. I think to a T. Like, he is team, team before anything else.
Anyone on the team have better hair than him?
Dylan does have great hair, and I'm jealous of hair, as everyone can tell. But Dylan is a kid, that really good student academically. I just watched this kid continue to get better and grow every single day, to the point now where he actually is one of our top 5 corners on the football team. He has made himself into the player he is, and he's super coachable and would do anything for this football team. And there's probably not anybody on the team who's improved more over the last 3 years than Dylan Zeman.
What does that do for you when you see a kid improve so much like that over the years? How does that make you and your coaching staff feel?
It makes me feel good. I'll be honest. Coach Kiesel, loves Dylan, and he's an easy kid to love because he's so coachable and he's such a great kid. And when he told me, I said, okay, I always go over what's the depth chart? Where do we look like at corner? And when he told me Dylan's name this year, I was kind of shocked and I was taken back, what? And then I started paying attention. He's like, watch the film, pay attention, watch him do what he's supposed to do. He's always in the right spots. He's always doing what we ask him to do, and he's making plays. And sure as heck, when you watch the film, he was exactly that. So again, I couldn't be more proud of that kid. He has really improved himself as a player, and then as a human being, he's always been top notch.
And then I've noticed his versatility too. I've seen him at corner, I've seen him at safety, I've seen him at special teams. I've seen him leading on Saturdays. How important is that to be so versatile?
Well, you brought up the word special teams. I think it's super important that people realize that's a third of the game. And unfortunately for us, in some elements of special teams, it's been a disadvantage for us. Teams have outperformed us. And so kids fight for those roles too, just to get on the field and make an impact on those special teams plays, which are such a big deal. Dylan's one of those kids who have done that, and we try to reward our kids who work really hard, and Dylan has been rewarded with some roles in the football team that gets him out there on Friday night helping and contributing.